Hello and welcome back to GTA 5 Online. We're going to do a hangar resupply today, as it says up on the screen. I'm not doing this and playing it, as it just wouldn't go well. And there are players on. There's not a lot of players on the server, this is perfect because they're all CEOs. The only non-CEO on the server at the moment is me, and that's about to change. I need to register as a CEO so I can sit down and get to the resupply. It's also where you get to your sales as well. Right, so now we are a CEO, and what's perfect is the fact that now we're all CEOs on the server. Chances are we're all doing our own thing, so we're pretty much, hopefully, more often than not, you get left alone, unless one's in a bit of a lull and gets a bit bored, then he might come and interfere, but we're hoping that's not, that's not going to happen today. So we're after counterfeit goods. There's tobacco and art and antiquity. I think each of those, well, definitely counterfeit and tobacco give you a 5% bonus every 5 units, and we need to get to 10 units to keep it to a reasonable amount to deliver as one person. If you get associates in, then obviously you can do a lot more. Right, we're going to listen to what delivery we've got, and then we can decide whether to take their equipment or use our own.
I've got a weaponized aircraft to use on this one. Get on board and bring down the Merryweather cargo planes I'm putting on your radar. Then just get the cargo and bring it in. Oh, and yeah, they might have just a little protection.
Yeah, this is a good mission. This is one of my favourites. We're going to use their equipment for that. They give you a very, very nice plane that will just spam rockets, auto lock as well. So we need to knock down. We don't need to knock them all down. We need to find the one that's got the supplies that we want. Sometimes you have to shoot them all. We don't have to shoot them all. You just have to keep knocking them. There's only 3 of them. You have to keep knocking them down until one of them drops what you're after, and then it will start parachuting to the ground. Now you can pick it up in the air, or you can wait for it to and then go and collect it. The only trouble with that is it's also going to have fighter support. If that thing goes on the ground, this mission starts to get a bit tricky. You want to try, if you can, pick it up in the air so you can stay in the air in the aircraft, because as soon as you land, they start spamming you with rockets, and well, they're going to spam you with rockets anyway, or they're going to try. But it's a lot easier for them if you have to land, and if they blow this aircraft up while it's stationary, then you're in trouble. Well, you can nick a vehicle and do it that way, but it's a lot easier to remain in the air. This is a rather nice, I can't remember what this plane's called. It just probably popped up on the screen as well, but it's I'm not up on aircraft really, but this one's got a rather nice rockets with it, so we'll use theirs. More often than not, though, to be fair, I use my own goods, my own equipment for most of these deliveries. The stuff they give you is okay, but not best. But this one is an exception. This is a rather nice aircraft. I really must pick it up at some point, and that way I can get some upgrades on it, and hopefully it will be even better. So we're going to make our way over to the position. Now I've expanded the map so that I can see if any players start getting close, because then I can get on the defensive. Right, there's the first. Well, there's the 3 aircraft. There's the fighter as well. We're going to do a pass and just spam in as much as we can. If you get in behind them and go, you can get a little bit slow. It is possible to knock them down in one run. The amount of rockets this thing fires out at any one time is phenomenal and rather good. Let's get rid of a couple of aircraft if they get locked as well. I'm hoping that maybe we can knock down just a couple of these and give it to us nice and early. Mind you, it doesn't take actually that much to. He's taking quite a bit of damage. He's more than half done. There's the next one. Let's spam him. We can get some of these knocked out of the sky. I'm not having too much difficulty with the fighters at the moment. They are behind us. You can see a big clump of them following us behind. So we keep moving and doing sweeps on these supply planes or cargo planes. They're not very fast, so you don't want to slow down too much. It is possible. Oh look, all the plane with them. I'll take a few pot shots at those, see what we can get rid of a couple of them. Yes, right, let's go back and focus on cargo planes. Oh, lost them, no. That's it, round this way, there they are. Now at this point, other players can't actually see until, well, they will see if they have to be really close to those fighters before they actually notice them. And if they happen to fire on one, they turn on them. And they can be, when they get focused, especially if you're on the ground, they can be a nightmare. This is pretty much why I want to try and remain in the air if I can, taking chunks out of that cargo plane. Look, there's the wing gone, that's one done. No, nothing dropped yet. In fact, it's still not showing it as... Oh, it is showing it as destroyed, yes. The next one, this one's almost dead. We should be able to knock that one out. In fact, he's dropped it. That's it. So we now have to manoeuvre ourselves around. More often than not, we try and... It's above us. If we try and just keep flying around, we just won't see it. So we fly away from it, get underneath, and hopefully it'll be a lot easier to see when you look up into the blue sky rather than when you're looking down. It sort of blends into the city and you can't really see it because it's not that big. Okay, there it is, right in front of us. See it? That little... Right, got it. Let's go back to the hangar. Might put a few shots in to that cargo plane as we're passing, though, just for the hell of it. Oh, he's not actually showing it. Well, we don't need his health bar anymore, do we? But so let's leave him alone then. Make our way back to... Right, there's Mount Chiliad. Well, it's not actually Mount Chiliad. That's the mountain next to Mount Chiliad. That's roughly where the airbase is. We've got a couple of planes behind us. We might do a spin. Knock them out just to give me enough time to get on the ground. One. Right, I'm going to make a quick run for the airport. This is obviously not a simulator. They're rather easy to fly. I'm doing it with an Xbox controller, and you'll see why when it lands. It lands. You don't need an awful lot of runway to land these things. You can land them on the road fairly easily. Obviously, the AI that may get in the way. And that's it. Job done. That's another supply for the hangar.